What's up, guys? I'm Brent Ridley.
And I'm Kathleen Ridley.
And we are here for a Miracle Mechanical project. Miracle Mechanical is where we uplift homeowners by way of major plumbing or heating and air conditioning or electrical repairs. It's always fun working down here with the spider webs and the cobwebs and the insulation.
Not that bad. So today we are repiping an entire house. This house is filled with poly B. It's gotta go. The leaks, the headaches, all the things in today.
Yeah, so she's been worried about her house flooding because of this old polybutylene pipe, which was defective. Unfortunately, when they thought it was great back in the day, it ended up not being so much now. So we're gonna replace all the piping in her crawl space, in the walls, in the ceilings. You'll see how we do it, but we're gonna repipe her whole house and it's gonna be great.
Come on, let's get to it.
Stop moving it, B.
I'm Christy Wise. I'm from Loganville, Georgia. Oh gosh, I've had the polybutylene plumbing, and it's been a nightmare of a situation because I've had leak after leak after leak after leak, and it's just a constant worry. If there was something that was going to break, it has broken around here. My daughter was still home. It was before she went to college, and I was standing in the bathroom, and I realized the floor was soaking wet. It was raining, it was about midnight, so I knew to go to the road to turn it off. Well, I couldn't, there was too much water in the meter box for me to get it off. So under the house I go in my pajama pants and a pair of boots, army crawling under the house, my daughter's yelling, call the fire department. But yeah, that was pretty funny, and I don't ever want to do it again.
All right, guys, so here is what we're taking care of for her. Her whole house, unfortunately, is piped with this older gray polybutylene piping. When it came out, early 80s, they thought it was the best thing in the world. Unfortunately, it ends up springing leaks over time, and they've had lots of problems with it. So her whole house is piped with this whole thing. So we're going to get rid of all of it. As you can see, they've had to cut out the wall here. They've had leaks inside this wall here. This has just been one of many for her. She says she cannot sleep at night because she's worried about a leak springing out somewhere. So I'm excited for her to get this taken out. She's going to be in a much better shape. So as you can see, unfortunately, she's had leaks all over the place. This is just one example of an upstairs bathroom that's leaked for her. Obviously, she did get it repaired, but that was before it caused damage to the ceiling, unfortunately.
Well, and it's just another reminder that leaks are possible at any time. So we want to take that weight off of her shoulders. Just give her a good peace of mind to sleep at night, that she's not going to wake up to leaks, water on the floor, water in the ceiling, no more water in the house.
Ring, ring. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's a whole new shower valve. That's right. So she's got this old leaky shower valve that's been leaking for her forever. When we came over here, she had this thing just hanging down, dripping in her shower, and she said it's just been like that for months. So we're going to replace the shower valve, obviously try to get her new shower head, but then more importantly, we're going to replace the pipes that are in the wall that are coming to the shower valve, so she doesn't have to worry about those leaking in the future.
Strong fitting.
Okay, so another thing that we noticed when we first came to assess Christy's issues was that she's got some dripping faucets. So we're thinking there's probably a pressure issue. We're going to take care of that, give her a new peace of mind, be good to go.
All right, so here we are in the crawl space. This is where all the fun will happen. 90% of her water lines come down through here through the crawl space. So we're gonna work here and run most of them back down through here and whatnot. So this is where we'll do most of our work. And I know it's not fun for a lot of people, but it's just part of the job. And I'm excited to just get down here and help her out.
It's cool.
My husband was Greg Wise. He was a captain for 28 years at the City of Atlanta Fire Department, Atlanta Fire Rescue. He was a wonderful man. He was a wonderful husband and father. A jack of all trades. I never had to worry while he was here. The first time Greg had cancer was in 2012. And We thought it was nothing. His appendix ruptured. We thought that's, was the end of it until they tested it. And then he ended up with appendiceal carcinoma. We thought we'd beat it. We did. The whole time it was still growing because it wouldn't show up on a scan at all, no matter what scan they gave him. And he just kept getting worse. And something was wrong. I could just tell it. I sent him to every doctor I could possibly think of sending him to. Kept losing weight, couldn't eat. And it finally, they did exploratory surgery and found the cancer again. But this time it was everywhere. So we did chemo and, all those things, and it got him. But he fought so hard. He's been gone 5 years this coming July. And it has definitely taught me how hard he worked and kept things together around the house and fixed things that I never even knew were broken half the time. And it's been a real tough thing. And he ended up with occupational cancer from the fire department. And losing him, we lost a huge chunk of us forever.
All right, guys, so here we go. About midway through the project here. Everything seems to be going pretty well. The hardest thing is wrangling these fellas, keeping them under control. They want to go in everywhere and a little bit everywhere. We've had few little mishaps here where Peter got hit in the face with a piece of pipe.
Hit me right in the head. Where are the cutters?
And nobody got her injured, hopefully. And
It's fine.
nobody,
He's the apprentice. It's part of the job.
and we will continue to be safe on the job and don't want to get hurt. That's the main thing. But it's working out very well. I think it's coming along good. What do you think?
I think it's going good. We have had no hiccups. We'll see what happens
Don't
when we
jinx
turn.
us now.
Yeah, once the water is back on, then I will be able to breathe.
All right, so here we are in the crawl space. We have finished repiping her house. We took out this stuff here. This is this old nasty gray polybutylene pipe that would just spring holes randomly. There would just be no rhyme or reason, and then we get pinholes in it, and it happened a lot for this lady. But she didn't have to worry about it anymore, because we don't have that. So we got nice PEX with a pure flow system in here, 25-year warranty, so she's gonna be good. She's not gonna have to worry about it for probably as long as she's in this house. Okay, Miss Christie, we got you taken care of. I know a lot of what we did today is kind of hidden. We replaced all your water lines. So all the water lines are in your walls and your ceiling and whatnot. We had to make a few holes, but we ran all new water lines to all of your fixtures in your house.
That's amazing.
We used the Vega Pure Flow system, which has a 25-year warranty on it, so you don't have to worry about any of that for 25 years. And if you do, you let me know, and we'll take care of it for you.
Awesome.
Remember here, this thing was dripping, had a pressure problem, so we actually rebuilt the faucet here. And then now you got hot, cold, don't have to worry about it dripping or anything like that. So you're good to go.
Awesome.
So here is your master shower. As you remember, this thing was dripping too. You had the handheld that was dripping, had a whole lot of problems with that. So once again, we replaced all the piping behind the wall, which you can't see. But you don't got to worry about that leaking on you. We also put you in a new shower valve, new shower trim, and new shower head. So you don't, so you don't have to worry about it dripping anymore.
I love it.
It's going to be great for you. I think you're going to be in much better shape. You don't have to have that constant worry about, are my pipes going to leak?
Yes.
Am I going to wake up with it flooding in the house? Or am I going to come home from this trip and my house going to be flooded? No more. You're all good to go.
Oh my goodness. Not to have to worry, just peace of mind to be able to leave the house and not feel like I was going to get home and have a flood every single time we left. And recently, the downstairs shower, my shower, had quit. It was just leaking everywhere. So my 15-year-old son and I were upstairs, having to use one bathroom, and with a 15-year-old boy, that is no fun to have to share a bathroom with. So thankfully that is fixed now too. Cassie has been one of my dearest and nearest friends since we were in 5th grade. She actually called me one day and she said, I've done something. Which, if you know Cassie, that's usually the phone call I get. But anyway, she said, I put your name in for this, and I just want you to look at it and see. And luckily, you guys came to see me and changed the way we live life around here.
All right, guys, so that's a wrap on another project. I know I'm
Done.
spent. It's been a long day, but I'm happy to help out this lady. replacing all of her piping, getting rid of that old gray polybutylene pipe. We put in brand new PEX piping with the Pure Flow fittings, 25-year warranty. She doesn't have to worry about any of it, which is great.
Thank you so much, Rigid, for sponsoring this project, making this all possible, but most importantly, giving Christy a peace of mind, knowing that she's not going to have these issues anymore. She's good to go.
I'm ready for a nap.